Okay. Exceptionally slow updates aside, I think everything should be working now. And hi, Aether Wolf. Slow update buzzkill. Yep. I have never seen Steam update that slowly before. And of course it would be, right before a live stream that would happen. Like 29 megabytes. It took that thing 7 minutes. But we're back with Scarlet Hollow. I hope you're having a good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. We have an ominous dinner to go to. Waiting to see if Mott's is going to come back, but I think they might be running a little late, so you can continue without them for a bit. You find yourself in front of what must be Reese's house. Cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Really did have to be built in one of the creepiest spaces. Dinner party? Yes.
They're distracted by the laser ball.
Hi, Mots.
Hello. Did I miss anything?
Not much. Started the live stream. That's about it. We're going to go have a totally normal dinner party where no one's going to be unnerving in the slightest.
Everything's gonna be fine. It's a very normal party.
Yeah. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun rays sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow.
Not ominous at all.
Wait, Stella, before we go in there, you told Mantis about Reese's situation, right?
No. What? His art? Oh, the illness thing. No, we've been a little busy for small talk, with all the scary events going on. I mean, in this case, she really hasn't gotten that much chance to talk to you about stuff.
Yeah. We've not had much of a time to chat with Stella.
Yeah.
God, this has been such a long week already. Well, like Stella said, Reese has an illness, and Dr. Kelly is really serious about it, so please don't make her mad, or she'll yell at us.
Please don't make her mad. Hey, Reese.
I'd like to say she's going to yell at us regardless.
Yes.
This is kind of Dr. Kelly's personality.
Yes.
Door swings open.
Who should play Reese?
Do you remember which of us did Dr. Kelly?
No, I don't. Do you want to do Reese or Kelly?
I'll do Reese. You can do Kelly.
Okay.
Hey.
Reese!
Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Mantis, right? Stella told me you were coming.
My goodness gracious, this something smells terribly awful about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend!
Oh, the raccoon VR will make her yell at us. Yes.
Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them.
Of course this is my first time with, talk to animals, so it's interesting that Gretchen can just immediately get that vibe there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of neat that for talk to animals, you immediately will get that.
That little clue, yeah.
Yeah.
Aether Wolf says, Gretchen, don't be rude. Yes,
Yeah, Gretchen.
Be nice to Reese.
Be nice to the cryptid.
It's not his fault. Are they here already? Makes me so sad how Reese looks down at the ground once his mom gets here.
Yeah.
I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and brought another guest, and the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she cheered Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But
It's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know, I always have some of those easy-chew dog jerkies stashed away.
the goal, the gumption, this is a violation of my rights. We go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away from her, or towards her van.
I feel so bad for Dr. Kelly and Reese. Their situation is awful.
Yeah, their situation is not good on any
Yeah,
feasible, like, you know.
unimaginably not good. Like... And really, the more you think about it, the, more it's just like, there's no really good way of fixing it
Not
at
really.
this point.
No, like, you know, it's sort of the comic that's like the sequel to the dog sitting in the you know, fire saying this is fine, that one where he just like, why'd I let it get this bad?
Yes.
He's throwing things. That's where we're at.
Yeah. And screw Sybil, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Real. You keep her safe from that monster, Mantis, you hear? Don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. I'm so sorry, she's British. She should be a Southern belle. Dr. Kelly quietly eyes you while the three of you wait. Good, she called you a monster. Is any idea what's up with that?
You know, I feel like that's not the kind of icebreaker.
What are you talking about? What do you want to say?
I'd like to, I mean, I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gretchen like you? Reese is a much nicer version of
I mean,
that.
yes.
I feel like, telling Reese that Gretchen called him a monster would definitely be getting off on the wrong foot. Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah.
Fancy seeing you here does sound really funny, though.
It does. Hi, we.
Fancy seeing you here, Dr. Kelly.
Sure, now come in. Let's get this over with. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. House feels cold. There is only an odd chill in the air. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy, to the point that you're nervous to touch anything.
If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you wandered into a real estate showing. I just noticed some of the unsettling artwork.
Yes. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything is well done in advance. Done well in advance, I'm sorry. And so the only thing left is the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we have quick dinner, and then you leave my house and go about your business.
I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right?
You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster room, are you?
It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. It's so awkward.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess.
Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room.
Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen. I don't care what you get up to.
Cool. We'll just be downstairs.
He won't even know we're here.
You make your way towards the basement stairs.
This is the basement of a tortured artist. Discarded canvases line its edges while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls of paint, sneering out at their creator. Yeah, look at this little hideaway.
Boy, is it a trip to see this on a much bigger screen?
Rather than your much smaller laptop, yeah.
Yes.
It's really cool. I like all the little details.
Yeah. It's nice. It's so much, like, work to make this feel like, well, the finished basement of a tortured artist.
Yes.
Also, more street-smarting raccoon time. Ooh.
Chitter, chitter.
Your mom is so scary. I like Reese's basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much.
Lots of exploring.
Yeah,
I mean,
lots of stuff to talk about.
he's been out of the loop, so.
Kanika's right, your mom's scary.
I feel like she used to be less scary, but maybe I was just oblivious as a teen.
Speak for yourself. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix. I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she's a little harsh, she means well. She's just looking out for me. Make sure to talk about his art.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Immediately you could flirt.
Yeah. It's kinda hot. Guess that makes sense. She's probably just worried about you and doing her best. Everyone in this town is stressed out 24/7.
Yes.
Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong and she's never forgotten it and will hold it against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have a good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. But really? She said that? Oh, whoa. I can't imagine how she must be to people she doesn't like.
Kanika, you'd be surprised how many people who act like they don't like you actually think you're pretty cool.
Yes.
If I had a nickel.
I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up.
Wait, what did she say about me? Spill the tea, Reese.
Do you want to know?
I'm starting to worry I don't. Oh, well, when you say it like that, no. I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends.
Oh, Kanika, if you only knew.
Yes.
Let's get caught up on, like, everything for, answer the other questions.
Yeah.
So, has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know...
He gestures futilely towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights?
The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort, really I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple days, weren't we? So, what are your thoughts on ditchlings? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. In a totally not alarming way at all.
Yeah. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me with, that they look like something out of your nightmares?
Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I had put together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Yep,
those are
that's a
ditchling.
ditchling.
He pulls a sketchbook out from one of the piles.
Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night.
What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though?
I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are gonna be stuck in my nightmares till the day I die. Yeah, if this is in fact a ditchling. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who?
You know, the guy that's been following Mantis around and being all ominous.
Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. I don't.
I don't.
Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look for all our sakes. What do you think of Tabby? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone, or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. Aetherbolt says I really don't. She's still terrible.
You guys just never took a chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet.
I'll pass, thanks. So, Reese, what do you think about the town being doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point. I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know.
I would totally tell you if there was a riot.
Send pics. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. interacting with the Scarlet Hollow Discord gave me a different perspective on Wayne a little bit.
I probably should check out the Scarlet Hollow Discord.
Might be interesting.
I definitely know that, like, there are a lot of people who are more sympathetic towards Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I am. But, you know, I can get it. Like, if that's how other people feel, I can get it, you know?
Yeah, like, I can get it. The thing is, I completely believe that Wayne thinks he is trying to help you. But the thing is that, like, it's in that, like, Wayne will not stop helping you.
In big air quotes.
And so, like, as a result, he comes off, like, super unsettling. But I do believe he thinks that he is doing everything in his power to help protect you. And he might be. We don't know what he's doing off camera. He might be fighting bears constantly. There might be, like, hundreds of ditchlings he is fist fighting in the forest. Who knows?
Yeah.
But every time we do see him, he comes across as exceptionally unsettling and...
Creepy stalker.
Yeah.
Go. Shoot.
Like, Tabby and Wayne are really the only people who so far will genuinely protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, makes sense.
So, your art. It sure is a lot.
It's wonderful. I mean, you're not wrong, Street Smart. This is top-notch gothic art. People would love it.
I love the return Nevermind.
You gonna go Street Smart?
It's not a lot of these bad boys on a mug. You can make a buck or two.
I love Stella's little face of like, yes, monetize it.
We'll get you set up with an Etsy account.
Yeah, we'll get you an Etsy account. That's what I've been telling him. If you posted these online somewhere, you could get big, man. You should. You definitely should.
I think I'll keep them to myself until I die. You know how it is with dead artists. Their art sells for way more. I hope the doc or whoever winds up inheriting my work makes millions off it. Well, that's just sad, though.
Reese is a sad boy.
Be able to rest easy knowing somebody had retroactively given my life value.
Reese, stop being a sad boy. He can't. He literally can't.
Yeah. Or you could sell them while alive and enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still exist.
Thank you, Kanika.
Monetize your art, Reese.
Monetize it, Reese. You deserve, you know, exactly. You deserve money and comfort and not in a basement.
That sounds complicated. I'd rather just spend my time painting. Leave the hard work to someone else.
We'll get you set up with Stella. She'll handle everything. She's very, you know, computer literate.
Yeah. Quick romance, Reese to get his heart after he dies. Your whole situation's gotta be rough. Sorry. Thanks. I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is gonna be.
Yeah, you're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. Awkward silence? You haven't, right?
Not exactly. And no one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches, like there are worms crawling underneath it. Not sure if you've noticed, I do have claws.
Yes.
Those are just my fingernails, though. I clip them and they grow out immediately.
Yes.
I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. I'm not sure how long Mantis can keep up this voice.
Do you need any water? Do you need some tea? Need some peppermint tea?
I need some lemon.
Need some lemon. Little lemon in your water bottle.
Yes. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So, I've done my mourning. The best years are behind me. The future is unknowable, but one day, I'll wind up in a pine box, just like everyone else. And I'm okay with that. Darn, Reese, I may be a goth. That's some real nihilistic ass.
We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right?
Thanks, guys. You really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really.
Only people who are not fine say that they're fine.
Yeah.
That's like the rule. If you say you're fine, you're not fine. And you should never believe someone who says they're fine.
What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind, though the answer isn't very illuminating. It's actually interesting knowing that if you didn't show up at episode 4, Reese wouldn't find out who he is.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never done a run like that. Oh, wait, yeah.
I don't think
No, you can't do a run like that.
I don't think you can.
Ether's just saying that, like, if you didn't, Reese wouldn't have found out. That's true, though,
Yeah.
because of how chapter 4 goes.
Because if I recall correctly, like in my playthrough of chapter 4, I was compelled to go
You were compelled
back
to go
here.
Yep.
It's not one particular thing, but a whole mess of nasty little things add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. And hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it's just weird, like this.
Reese pulls on the skin of his arm, it stretches unnaturally. Oh wait, that's you.
Hyperelasticity. Kinda cool, right?
Whoa.
Does that not hurt? Nope, feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes. I don't know if that's the elasticity, the medicine, or some other part of my condition.
Let's go with some other part of your condition.
I'm sorry, I just now noticed the creepy corner man.
Ah, yes, creepy corner man.
Exactly the reason we're forced back here is because we're compelled to go back. Darn magic.
Yes.
You three go way back, huh?
Almost to the womb. School here is a tiny K to 12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them their whole school career, poor kids.
Not that we were free from dealing with jerks. Concerns Scarlet I could name.
Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Stella is Tabby's #1 defender.
Yes.
If Tabby has no fans, Stella is dead.
Yes. Also, I'd just like to say, Kanika, did you ever meet Pearl Ann? That's how you get to...
That's how you get a Tabitha there.
Yeah. Maybe to you, the way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though.
That's just the way Tabby's face looks.
That's just the way that Tabby's face looks when she's not looking at Stella.
Yes.
If I have to be stuck with the same bullies from kindergarten, I'm gonna end up on the news.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
really.
It'd be very difficult to disagree with that statement.
I got sent to the principal's office for dealing with bullies on my, kindergarten schoolyard. I was getting bullied, and my parents said, "Oh, just scream. Then, the teachers will come." So not only did I scream, but because they ran away, I chased them. Straight to the principal's office. Got sent straight to the principal's office for that.
But question, did it work? Did they stop bullying you?
Yes.
You can't argue with the results.
The
though.
results, though.
Right, movie collection you got? Got any recs? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shinochi, Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested.
Man, if only we were in the timeline where that got to happen.
Yeah. Scarlet Hollow, but there's nothing spooky going on.
Spooky.
You're
We get
just
to chill
here
out.
for a funeral. Darn. I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this.
We promised to ghost bust his place. Apparently he's been dealing with a bad haunting.
And I feel like we really should be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalie both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie.
Yeah, we'll definitely come for a movie this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Mantis.
I would love a universe for that. Hang out at Reese's, everybody. Yes.
It's a universal constant that if a game or a TV show is full of horror and shit like that, all you ever want is just fucking slice of life. Just let them be happy, I swear. Just let them be happy.
Yes. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. It's not like people need milk or anything.
Could you just imagine she just puts a close sign on the general store at 2 in the afternoon and fucking leaves? Doesn't tell her mom. Miles doesn't care.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this is the most appropriate time to bring up ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting.
No death, no horrors, just happiness.
We need a fix it fic now.
Wanna come ghost hunting with us tonight? We can probably smuggle you out if, all three of us work together.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you.
That would be so amazing. But I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens.
I want an AU in which we explore Reese being smuggled out for ghost hunting.
Yes. Does that make the haunting, like, less horrifying or more
Make it
horrifying?
worse, because I feel like he'd transform.
Probably.
He probably would miss his medication, similar to Jack.
He probably would miss his medication. But Reese versus, like,
The ghost.
Reese versus the ghost would be a fight I want to see.
Or the ghost would end up possessing him. And one or the other would
That's
be
true.
good. Either he's gonna fight it, or we're gonna have that. You know.
You know what would be really funny in that version of events?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Reese is fighting the ghost,
Yeah.
and Wayne is desperately trying to keep us from being run over by Reese fighting the ghost.
Yes.
I mean, I would like it if Street Smart allowed us to smuggle Reese out. Well,
That would be amazing.
or at the very least, like, it gives you an option to suggest it, even if, like, Reese says no.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like despite being, like, super tall and lanky, Reese could probably compact himself down into a bag that we could smuggle out of the building. Just get in the duffel bag, it's fine. Just be quiet.
Yeah. Don't worry about the fact that none of us brought a bag.
We leave, come back with a bag.
I'm not going to offer to
You're not
to
gonna offer
pose.
to pose.
Dinner's gotta be ready by now, right?
Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table.
I guess that's it for catching up.
Make sure you all wash your hands with soap.
Just be quiet, Reese.
Yes, exactly. Don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc.
I feel like, even though this, I feel like this might be a time that Street Smart will not.
I feel like it will get auto-flagged, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
because, like, you still need to see the corridor. I assume they'll still get pushed.
I would also assume Kelly might be like, then wash them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang, I already washed them. I'm gonna put down a save just because I'm really curious.
I'm sure it's like basically she's just gonna yell at you.
Yeah.
I don't care, wash them again.
I was right.
You will not get away with your grubby little raccoon paws. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house, but more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it, something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air. You feel strange. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn to it as if hypnotized.
I love the realistic heart that says Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute.
Ah. Do you think we should open the door?
I think you should open the door.
The voices make them stop.
I think
know?
I
think we gotta open the door.
Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well...
Just cleaning this doorknob.
Oh, please say that. Dr. Kelly narrows her eyes in suspicion. Worry less about cleaning my doorknobs and more about cleaning your hands. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. Oh, I'm sorry if you got... Yeah.
That's okay.
You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind this door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down.
She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. Mystical allows you to snap out of it and wash yourself by yourself.
Correct,
Oh,
yes.
cool.
My first run, I did have Mystical, and I was able to snap out of it.
Yeah, that's cool, though.
And I think it's the only one that lets you do that, though.
That would make sense.
And you still have the long scroll. You have to find it in the long scroll.
Yeah. That seems to be a Black Tabby staple.
It is definitely a Black Tabby staple.
You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. And now, for an incredibly awkward dinner.
Gosh, she looks intimidating.
Yep. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella's nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze.
I'm sad that Reese only gets spaghetti with no sauce.
Yeah. Truly the dinner of all time.
Yes. Dinner
Yes.
of champions here. You gotta love the fits of goth, ghostbuster, and lumberjack.
Yes. Oh, Apothecary, hi. Smash. Any of them, really.
I was just about to ask which one. Hey, Jerry.
She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her.
Street smart, given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that he's seated between the two of you rather than the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded, not only towards you and Stella, but towards her own son as well.
It's a neat thing that Street Smart gives us.
Yeah. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce.
Apothecary says, I'm watching this in between class right now. I won't be paying it too much attention, sorry.
It's okay. No
That's
worries.
fine.
Class is important.
Yeah.
Well, you have excellent taste in brands, and if you would ever want some tips on some easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know
Aetherwolf says, fair enough, I'm sort of doing the same thing.
That's okay. Both of you, I wish you luck in your classes.
Yeah. She uses Ragu, the queen.
I can't comment on Ragu. Ragu, actually, I'm allergic to.
Yes. Is unfortunate. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a great icebreaker there, right?
Such a good
I love that.
icebreaker.
The first thing.
I wish she'd use me.
I don't think you're alone in that apology.
So, let's talk about Reese. Does no one in this town have two parents?
Even Reese is just like, yeah, you know what? That's a good question.
Such a good icebreaker. Yes.
What is a better icebreaker? Have you been poisoning your son? Or does no one in this town have two parents?
Dr. Kelly's glare intensifies.
Small towns are full of drama. People meet when they're young and reckless, and then it doesn't always work out long term.
Make small talk. We'll definitely try making some small talk.
Plus, these hills are dangerous, and the job's even more so. Things happen, not everyone gets some fairy tale ending. You can find happy endings anywhere, though. It doesn't have to be perfect, but people can still be happy even if bad things happen to them. I guess living in denial is a kind of happiness, sure. Dr. Kelly, you apologize to Stella this instant.
Yeah. He's a talented artist. Must be very proud of him.
He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud.
Thanks, Doc. And Stella's right.
Stella is absolutely right.
Should we continue talking about Reese or go back to make small talk?
Up to you. You can always go back, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go back. You can hop around if you want.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a dead body out? Food's really good.
Then please send a letter thanking the mass manufacturer of spaghetti sauce and pasta. I just heated them up. And I don't like wasted air at the table, so keep your vaguely polite niceties to yourself while the rest of us finish our plates. Feel the tension at the table start to rise. You can ask what the girls were like.
I'm really torn between these three. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Have you ever seen a dead body? And how well do you know Tabby? What were Stella and Kanika like as kids?
Noisy and messy, like all kids. And they always had their little projects. Videos or crafts, animal rescues, whatever it was that captured their imaginations that week. So like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring you a dead squirrel to your house once?
Also, when you talk about the danger, talk about the ditchlings. Ooh. Oh god, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think the doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media, and very sad about that squirrel. That's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly.
I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit.
How well do you know Tabby?
Not very. I'd know her a lot better if your family didn't seem so afraid of doctors. I can count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. No wonder everyone with old Edwardine died so young. Hopefully your mother is better at taking you to doctor visits. surprised if there was something genetic at play. It's much better to catch those things early.
Is dead body dinner table conversation?
I mean, probably not, but...
2 times? Yeah?
Yes. She probably was forced to, let's be fair.
Yes, yeah. You're a doctor. Have you ever seen a dead body? I have.
That is a strange thing to bring up at the dinner table. Or in any context in that matter.
Not typically, no.
I assume you must be referring to the possible remains of Duke Calloway. But I was under the impression that he was only missing, not dead.
Is there going to be a complaint about the police button coming up? Because I'm clicking that. He's definitely dead.
I have footage if you need confirmation. That won't be necessary. I suppose if there's a corpse to be found, I will see it soon enough. Dr. Kelly's Scarlet Hollow's coroner. If someone dies in the holler, she knows. Stella, I have invited you into my home for the goodness of my heart. Could you please have some decorum at the dinner table? In Stella's defense, the friend she brought does not have decorum at the dinner table and just asked about dead bodies.
Yes. Well, these cops are dumb. Isn't a coroner an elected official?
Yes, and I'm not that. I'm a medical examiner. I'm a doctor who can perform autopsies.
And even if, she was an elected official, who would she be running against?
Yes.
This is Scarlet Hollow. We're lucky we have a doctor.
But it's not something that I do very often. It's not exactly what I'd call dinner talk, so let's drop it, shall we? You can feel the tension at the table start to rise.
Oh, I could ask about my dead aunt.
You could. It might stop the conversation right there at that, but you could.
So. Oh, autopsy. That will be important in episode 4.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So, Aether Wolf suggests talking about the ditchling.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the sick animals? Would that? Oh no, wait, there it is. The weird
hairless creatures.
Yeah.
See any weird hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods?
I don't tend to go wandering in the woods after dark, so no.
You don't have to go all the way to the woods. They've been coming to our windows at night.
They've been what? Well, there's these things called ditchlings, and they've been preying on the local wildlife, and Mantis and I found a whole nest of them the other night. Then we... Oh, I see. Is there some of your little cryptozoological creatures?
I know it sounds pretty out there. I've seen these things in person. We're not messing around. They're out there laying eggs and animals, doing God knows what else.
And here I thought you finally managed to get an even head on your shoulders, Kanika. It seems like Stella might be a bad influence on you. I know her little stories can be convincing, but that's only because she managed to so thoroughly convince herself.
She's not making up stories. Neither is Kanika, and neither am I. All you have to do is look outside after dark. There've been more every night. They're all pale and doughy, and their faces, they're like sculptures of humans that didn't set right.
I see. You stay up too late painting your grisly faces, so you started seeing them everywhere. I'm sure whatever's outside, it's just raccoons or
Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird S going down in Scarlet Hollow, whether you want to face it or not.
The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation, and the more you feel like you're treading on eggshells.
Yeah.
Stella's face is a face of pure agony. Alright, what do you want to do? Ask more about the danger. Ask about your aunt.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ask about something else.
Why would Reese be seeing us out the window? Yeah, we just got here.
We just got here.
You've been coming suffering from hallucinations.
I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Are you sure? Not even a little bit? It could help out in our investigation into the strange things going on. It's not like you have to name any names. Investigation? Into what? The mind collapse? Your little ghouls? I think it's best left to the professional Stella, not someone who runs around the woods with a camcorder.
Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggle to explain. Also, I just realized Kelly is left-handed.
Oh, she is! I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Everyone else, is eating with their right hand.
Yeah. And she's eating with her left. That's cool. I love little details like that.
Yeah. Maybe if we knew if there was, any miners suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it out as a gas leak, but...
You were in an abandoned mine. The chances you were huffing some dangerous something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof.
Kanika.
Yeah. Leave it at that, and treat it as a tragic accident. Treat it like the tragic accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel.
Do you know Sam Wayne?
Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Someone who's been following Mantis around, some super mysterious guy.
We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness in the mines. He definitely looks like he'd use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything.
If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Do you know how my aunt died?
If you're the medical examiner, do you know how my aunt died? Was it peacefully in her sleep? All in air quotes.
She suffocated. Tabitha said she suffered from sleep apnea. And your late aunt's age, it can be deadly. Yeah, I definitely think Tabby might have. I think Aether Wolf is right. I think Tabitha murdered.
Yeah, no.
She should have come in more often. If she'd let me know she was having trouble sleeping, we could have worked out a solution. And who knows, maybe she'd still be here.
Or maybe she would have had a very unfortunate fall down those rickety stairs. It's so unfortunate.
Yes. No one in the holler thinks they need a doctor until they're 6 feet under, I swear.
Well, that's enough small talk.
That's enough of that.
What exactly does Reese have?
He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into. A lot of technical terms I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talk. It can't be pleasant for him to hear it again, so let's drop it.
I'm fine talking about it.
Well, I'd rather we talk about something else. The tension
point.
has reached a breaking point.
I didn't think there was too many more things I could click that wouldn't
Yes.
raise the tension.
Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly was interrupted by Reese before she could finish her thought.
So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Mantis is still in town.
We'll have to see how you're feeling.
I can handle a movie, Doc.
Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick.
If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day. I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over.
Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix... Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open.
I'm watching without sound, so I'll make my own subtitles.
Apothecary is just making up the story.
Well, at least there will occasionally be the game's dialogue, but you won't hear our quips.
Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more.
But we can't just leave him like this.
Now's when he needs his friends the most. No. Now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. Just leave. Please. What do you want to say?
You seemed fine before dinner.
I didn't like that. It always comes in waves. I can assure you that right now he's very much not fine. Now leave.
The three of you are rushed to the door.
We'll be back, Reese.
I hope you feel better soon.
Dr. Kelly shuts the doors in your faces. The click of locks signal the end of your dinner at Reese's.
Got another street smart option here.
Yes.
I didn't even get to finish my food. And what a lovely dinner.
What a lovely dinner.
Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It's like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It's like something was making me go there.
I wonder, was it like the carving in the pit last night? Before you had a seizure and it was kind of like you were hypnotized.
I wasn't there, but I guess I'll take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like a step up from what we dealing with, though.
I mean, I don't know, a lot happened last night, but the whole thing was very trance-like.
I guess it was kind of similar.
What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. If there is, I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Oh, whoopsie. Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings.
You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you?
I'm absolutely suggesting yes. Maybe tomorrow.
I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Mantis got. But did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him.
Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on. She's every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what it's like for what both of them are going through.
Yeah, but if she was being overprotective, she would have sat between us and him. She had her back to the window. That's interesting. If anyone should be afraid of anyone in that house, Reese should be afraid of his mom.
I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people.
Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now.
We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Ghost action.
Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Okay, that was also interesting. Hi, ditchlings. That was also interesting to play that, specifically not bringing up the very real poisoning.
Yeah.
Read that you can come across with.
Yes.
Like that's interesting that you kind of leave with there's something off.
I feel like Kanika suspects that might be a thing, just because of the way she talked about it. I feel like that's something in the back of her mind.
It's either something
even if
in
you
the back.
Didn't bring it up.
It's either something in the back of her mind, or it's a thing if she's got all the pieces but just hasn't put the dots together yet.
Yeah. Oh, right, sorry. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure. This once had a dog mayor in it, but now it is very scary. Its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace.
Also all the ditchlings.
I might need to go make something hot. My throat's kind of dry.
Same.
Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real and the rest of the night is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days.
You can't help but feel like you're about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joining you, trying to figure out if you'd make it to the end.
Here, before we get into the ghost hunt, let me go make some more tea and coffee, etc., etc.
Okay, well, if we're going to go off of the question of would we make it through a slasher flick... Oh, hang on before you go.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you kidding? If anyone has final girl energy, it's Stella or Kanika.
Oh, that's so real, though. That's so true.
Going through, the list there, of course there's us, Stella, Kanika, Taffy, Oscar, Rosalina, Zane, Avery, and I forget the last girl's name. Zane's probably going to die first if this is a slasher flick. Or Tabby. Either funny guy or the one that's most prepared for this. Let's see. How would we rank on the going to die to a slasher victim? I think we'd probably be about third. Yeah, about third. Third to die in a slasher flick. Unless we manage to stick, like, dead close to Stella or Kanika, where we might survive to be about fifth. At least that would be my read on how well we would survive. We are street smart and we can talk to dogs. And I don't think talking to dogs is going to help much against, a slasher. Street smart will definitely buy us some time, but I don't like our odds when we inevitably get cornered. Usually because we chose a poor location to hide in. I suppose we could enter the library, but oh freaking hell, Wayne. Hi, Wayne. I see you there. I was too distracted by the ditchlings. I didn't see you. It's really funny to, go back through the game and spot Wayne in the backgrounds. Oh. I've seen some, screenshots of people pointing out times Wayne's just been in the background. I've been trying to keep an eye out for them. And sometimes when I do notice him, he still jump scares me. If I could make the camera, the live stream camera, just slowly track in on Wayne, I would. I probably could finagle something with OBS, but it might get kind of unruly. So we're just going to wait for Mats to return. Merlin, come here. Say hello to the peoples, Merlin. have I'll let everyone know that I have texted Mott's a photo of Wayne lurking in the window. You get to enjoy local lurker Sam Wayne as we wait for them to return. Hopefully Mats will be back soon, because I'm running out of ideas on stuff to randomly bring up in between bouts of silence. Got 5 creepy little ditchlings and 1 Sam Wayne. I'm kind of curious to think about what exactly Wayne is. Like, something has happened to him. He's been changed in some fashion. I don't know if he's like some kind of undead. Sybil says he's sick. He's got some kind of crazy tentacle power. I suppose an option could be that he might be maybe some sort of maybe he's what happens if a person gets well, ditchlinged. Not certain if that would be... if that makes sense. He doesn't view ditchlings very well. What are you, Sam Wayne? Aside from, you know, like, a stalker. You're definitely a stalker, Sam Wayne. But you have returned.
Sorry that took so long. There were some detours.
It's okay.
But I have tea. Are we still outside? Did you just wait for me? I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
I just waited for you.
I'm so sorry.
You said not to start the ghost hunt.
I said to start the ghost hunt.
Oh, did you?
I did.
I definitely misheard that then. Well, Knots is back. Either way.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadow deep and foreboding.
Oh,
Did I not see that picture before?
Yes, actually, hilariously, last time when you left, I pointed that out too. With just me and Aether Wolf.
Yeah.
Just noticed that it was the poor guy who got ran out on the rail.
Shaw.
Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh, Pixel.
The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and throngs of visitors took wherever joy was in this place with them.
Hey, Oscar, are you back yet?
Shh, you can't yell in a library. It's against the rules.
It's after hours. Rules only apply after 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Was I Oscar? I don't remember.
I do not remember which one of us is Oscar.
Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight.
How's she doing?
She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's really been a good friend. Rosaline and I are lucky to have her right now.
Well, Jerry, I can finally put on my headphones.
Hey,
That's all.
Apothecary! Just in time, I got back.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning, Apothecary. I'm glad she's back home. We'll be able to make her, we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. I've got my EMF reader, my temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt flashlights for everyone just in case Ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. I have played a lot of Phasmophobia. We'll be fine. And you've got your spectre-sniffing compatriot at your side too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know, it might come in handy.
Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Did you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something?
Stella just has a ghost hunting bug-out bag. Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? You did what? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out and grab more stuff once things get all spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. After last night, I'm more than ready to try again.
The idea of Stella just walking in and out of the library in the middle of the night with bags of ghost hunting supplies. Pass on the guy in the middle. I can't be down bad this time.
Avery!
Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have missed any creepy paranormal stuff?
Not yet. Avery! So glad you can make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry.
Sure thing. Always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you aren't taking this as seriously as everyone else. I need somebody else to be rational with. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered all your bases.
That's our Stella.
I'd just like to say, Kanika, well, I'm sorry to inform you that, Tabitha is the other
Rational.
voice of reason here. Oh no. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. People tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while y'all were there. Just saying, anything seems possible right now. It's one big supernatural death trap.
It seems like a death trap you are triggering right now.
We are actively walking towards the mousetrap.
Yes.
That has like a Casper, the friendly ghost sticker, in place of the cheese.
Yes!
There could always be a rational, non-supernatural explanation to what I saw last night, like aliens.
What do you want to say?
On the one hand, aliens. On the other hand, supernatural death trap. I'm leaning on supernatural death trap.
Go supernatural death trap.
The whole town's one big supernatural death trap.
I swear it's not usually like this. It's a really nice place to visit most of the time. Just not this week, apparently.
This has been a bad week. Yeah, you can tell from all the shuttered storefronts and jaded residents, maybe this place has been a metaphorical death trap for a long time, and decided to be a little more obvious about it now. The leaves are really pretty this time of year, though.
They sure are. See, it has its charms. Oh, hi, Zane. Let me.
Yes.
Yo, don't push off the ghost busting without Zane. No way I'm gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, I'm glad you could make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts.
I personally love Zane's Zane shirt. Do you think he gets that custom made?
I would completely believe it's custom made, but I would also believe that his name is not Zane. He just found that shirt and he just says his name is Zane.
You know, that would make sense too.
Wasn't Zane one of the irresponsible teens? He absolutely was, yes.
Yes. And we invited him to go ghost hunt.
We said he could, if he left the mine, he could come ghost hunting with us. Oh my, this is certainly a lot of humans for one little ghost hunt. I do hope that means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on somebody else.
Oh, Gretchen.
Oh, Gretchen, you sweet pug. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and...
It is not. That's everyone. It isn't, Kanika.
Wait, what about Tabby?
What about her? She's not here. Let's get started.
Kanika's like, let's run.
Hurry
before
before she
gets in. I guess she can catch up with us once she gets here. If y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Hey, human, kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff is in there. Hi, Pixel.
It's interesting that Pixel has like kind of similar to Dustin and like the kind of broken English.
A little bit, yeah.
A bit more refined.
Definitely
Not
a bit more.
Anywhere near as elegant as Gretchen or Mayor
Jimmy.
Mayor Jimmy. Zane got too zooted one day and thought his name was Zane. In reality, it's Winston.
You know what? That's the headcanon I'm going to choose to believe going forward.
Yes. Completely believe that.
Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been able to get back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect.
Cobwebs. Hey. Aw, the little, like, wheelchair sound? Or crutches
It's not
sound?
crutches,
Oh.
actually.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a wheelchair or crutch that she's in.
Nah, you're good.
You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. It did say that she lost the foot.
They did say she lost the foot, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know how to say it.
Mr. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she's really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo.
I love Zane.
Yes. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed.
Let her come. You know, it's her house too, Oscar. I mean, she's just gonna follow us.
Yes, I agree. It's best to give this pup the chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. Do you think everyone hears a pug barking every time Gretchen talks, or do you think, like, she doesn't make these sounds, you just hear her voice?
I don't know. Well, some of the time she definitely does bark.
Yeah, sometimes she is barking.
It would be kind of funny if every time she just barks once.
Yeah,
and
it's a whole sentence.
Paragraph. Yeah, I've done enough resting. It's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home.
You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed.
I've gotta learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like climbing Everest.
The answer is no, Rosa. You need to rest.
The pug's talking, Gretchen's barking.
Yes.
As if I can get a rest in that crappy little back room. I want our house back. I'm coming with you.
Crappy? Since when do you use language like that? And we have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help.
What are you going to do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember?
I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. I'll do it.
Oscar, what are you gonna ground her for? She's on... What are you gonna ground her with? She's on crutches.
Yeah, exactly.
Not allowed to leave the library? Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get. I'm fine. This doesn't even hurt. I don't feel anything.
That's the face of I don't feel anything. That's
Yeah.
because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that...
But Rosalina ignores him. Grimacing, but confident, she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her.
Okay. You'll cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. A little quaint, nice little house. I like their cat bookends at the top
Yeah.
of the shelf. That's cute.
I also like this is a really small touch, but I love it.
Yeah.
There's claw marks on
Oh
the
yeah, because
couch.
they're cat.
Because they have a cat.
That's cute. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment are picking up anything around this picture.
Seems like a pretty normal picture at the moment.
But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall.
Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open.
Tabby!
Seems I made it just in time. Let's get this show on the road. I don't have all night.
Tabby!
Great, she's here.
Wow, Mantis, you really brought the whole gang together today.
I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know?
Tabby can just enter people's homes and say, I have every right to be here. My family built this place, you know?
I mean, if you told me that Tabby has keys to most of the town, I would believe that.
She kind of does.
Actually, at least has keys to a lot of the important stuff.
Yeah.
And certainly all of the houses that the miners live in. Yeah, I know. We all know Mantis. What made you think inviting her was a good idea?
She's my cousin.
She wants to make sure I don't get hurt, but I like her. We're friends. I'm just placating her. I think I'm leaning on, she just wants to make sure I don't get hurt, but I am very tempted. She's my cousin. Just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. Yeah, I'm looking out for my cousin. If y'all are gonna drag Mantis into dangerous situations every night, you have to deal with having a chaperone, got it? Okay, sure, the mine was definitely dangerous, but a haunted house? Come on, this is one of the least dangerous things someone can do. It's basically a slumber party.
I don't know, Kanika. I don't usually see much action out in the woods, you know. Mantis and I both wound up in a pretty hairy situation Monday night. I don't think we can rule out the possibility of grave danger.
Exactly. I'm not underestimating how much danger Mantis can find herself in, even while walking through a perfectly normal house.
Yep.
That Tabby's just like puts arm around us. This is a danger-prone little weirdo.
Sounds like we're in for an interesting night.
I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama.
Avery, I fucking love your coat. Can I have your coat?
Yes. Can we have your coat, Avery? I want Avery's coat, Kanika's hat.
Yes. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking from this dreadful chill. Wait, is it just me or did it suddenly feel colder?
Hey guys, the ghost.
It sure does. I definitely feel that.
The same. I've got chills. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house.
Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity.
Is that it? This isn't very scary.
Rosalina's like, I could vibe with the ghost if it's just cold.
I feel a presence. Come on, ghost, let's see some real action.
Come on,
Okay.
ghost, let's go.
Come on, gang. Split up and search for clues. Okay, of course, the explore option.
Yeah.
I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out.
I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spend most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library.
Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. I'm gonna hit it with a crutch.
Kicked me out of my room. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost in it.
I love the picture. You can definitely see the temperature of the room in it.
Real.
Yeah. Also, look at Gretchen.
Aw. I think she senses something down the hall.
Yep.
Shall we split up and search for clues?
Great, we found the ghost case code. Good work, team.
Good work, team. Let's go. I love you can play an abject coward.
Yes. I mean, how can we not say we should split up and search for clues?
I know, right? I can't ever not do the Scooby-Doo.
Come on, Scooby Gang, let's go.
Let's go, Scooby Gang.
I love just about everyone looking at us.
Yes. Oh, if that's the case, I call dibs on Mantis.
In your dreams, Stella, Mantis sticking with me, will search the least dangerous room like a bathroom or closet.
It can be a 3-person team.
No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. And Nika's like, you guys are forgetting how every episode of Scooby-Doo goes.
Yes. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together.
That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay.
Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Does anyone know how to bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion, so assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, some jars for ectoplasm.
I tried to get Pastor Daniels to bless some water for us, but we got distracted talking about dogs and didn't get the holy water.
You didn't get the holy water in the water gun, no.
I'll join in on that, Mantis is coming with me. What if, literally everyone just says that they want to stick around?
They're just tugging you back and forth.
That's why we're actually just moving as a group.
And if worse comes to worse, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. That's the just in case scenario. That's the in case of emergency break glass scenario.
Yeah.
Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure you wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something?
Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. That sounds kind of fun to me. Might as well give it a try, right? What's the worst thing would happen? Make the ghost mad gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win.
I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse.
Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out.
Okay. He takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Yeah, can we talk about the stain?
Yeah, I mean, it is quite the stain.
Many boys.
The poster just says "Many Boys." New album.
That feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic, a dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something in this house, though whether it's the ghost or something worse, you're not sure. Well, this is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven.
Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Does the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant.
Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back.
It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to.
Oh, good idea.
I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before.
Bleach-activated ghost.
You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. You don't? Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everyone gets to learn how to clean things.
Let alone Taffy, who lives in a very broken house.
I'd like to say there's something very depressing about the sentence, not everybody gets to learn how to clean things.
Yeah.
Not even like,
Pearl
not
Ann
even
never
has
gave
to
her
learn.
any information on that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If y'all are offering a free carpet cleaning, then be my guest.
Gretchen says it's bloodstained. A bleach-activated ghost is just a person, Mods.
I love that.
Gretchen says it's bloodstained.
Gretchen says? Ghost blood. Ghost blood, Kanika.
Or it's just a rusty pipe leaking all over your floor. I think that'd be a bigger problem than what Mantis and Stella are suggesting. Let's not think about that. I don't know, ghost blood sounds pretty intense. Have y'all tried ripping up the carpet to see what's causing the stain?
The government owns the house. There's no way I'm leaving a big red stain in their carpet. I made sure it was pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. I didn't investigate, I just assumed it was ghost blood.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Kanika's obviously right. Did it really not occur to you to think there could be a leaky pipe under the floor?
What if there's something written under there? Only one way to be sure.
Time to rip up the carpet.
Immediately starts ripping the carpet. Until excitedly starts tugging the corner of the carpet. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh dear.
You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it.
Secret tunnel.
Everyone's faces.
Yes.
It's just so perfect.
Even Zane has stopped smiling.
Yeah. Everyone's like wide-eyed. Zane stopped smiling. Gretchen. Just you.
Ew.
Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around is stained and reddish brown.
What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if someone lives down there?
Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here.
Rosalie is like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Nope.
We're not going down there, right?
Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, alright. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it.
Still no readings, though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. It's just a basement full of rusty pipe water. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is underneath that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. Water dissolved the water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red dirt. It's as simple as that. Time for the scariest moment in the game. Yeah,
I agree. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I've tested it.
And we got some luminol. Tabitha and Kanika. Well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor. That's why it's so cold in here too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. Let's go home.
No way. There's an old hatch in the floor. Someone tried to seal it up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there.
I'm with Stella. This is my room. I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe?
Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding can make the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I just escaped dying from a mine. I don't really want to die in a basement.
Aetherwolf says, nah, that's blood.
Oh, it's super blood.
Yeah, it's blood.
It's ghost blood.
It's ghost blood.
I'm going for it. You can't stop Stella.
We
She's
can't
gonna
stop
go
Stella.
for it.
The only one that is physically close enough to stop Stella is Tabby, and she seems quite comfy on that windowsill.
Yes. Here we are.
Well,
Well,
we have
well, things happened.
we've opened Pandora's box.
Yep. You come into Oscar's living room. You can tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. You can't tell, sorry, and your friends are gone. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen you have left.
Welp, indeed. Hi, Tabby.
Hey, Tabby.
How did we end up back here? Where's everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? It's not always a gas leak, Tabby.
It's usually always a gas leak.
Is fainting some kind of weird family thing?
Yes. Is this hereditary? Should we be concerned?
Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Though Scarlets don't tend to go to the doctor, so probably, maybe. Let's not think about it. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Thanks a lot, Stella. Oh. I know what's coming, and
Are you prepared?
No.
Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it.
Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. The others passed down Oscar's house somewhere deeper into the library. You're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whoever's in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door.
The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Hello.
Hey, Tabby? I'd like to go back to the living room.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the living room. Away from this sensory overload.
Oh. And little hands.
Little hands.
I didn't notice the horrifying little hands.
It's got little hands. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze.
This. Sorry, I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. It's one of the bad omens stone I found in the woods. Where's this ditchling?
Oh, there's a couple.
Yeah.
There's one that's like on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I see. Hi, hey, Charlie. By the way, this seems cool. The ad dialogue options are funny now with Street Smart. Ooh. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Wasn't that cream soda?
Wasn't that cream soda?
Do you see that thing right there? That's a ditchling, Tabby. Ew. So you see Charlie though, right? Not the only one seeing scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? This is so cool.
Tabitha would like to disagree with you.
Speak for yourself. Is this what it feels like to be high? Did we get drugged? Exactly, Taffy. That's what happens after a puff or two of a cigarette. I didn't realize you were such a lightweight. But now it's all thanks to my school's dare program. No, Tabitha, this isn't what it's like to be high.
This isn't what it's like to be. Which one do you want to say?
Oh, they're both good options. I kind of want to say the dare program one.
Do it.
I wouldn't know. It's all thanks to my school's dare program. Yeah, I've never even touched a marijuana cigarette. I can't even believe people do this for fun.
Oh, sweetie. This is not.
One says that you don't do what it's like to be high, lol.
Yes.
Yeah. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music?
Hi.
Hi, Stella.
Movement stirs. A figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention.
Stella?
Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Bark, bark, woof, bark.
Huh?
I say, bark, bark.
Now Scarlet Hollow Mantis knows what it's like to be high. I'd like to say we're a little street smart raccoon.
We are.
Like who relentlessly teased Tabby about
Yes.
possibly
Picking up weed.
yeah.
Yes.
Of course we
Of course.
we know what it's like to be high. Off the cherry.
Apothecary says mash, and then mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Clearly Charlie didn't know what lines to give Gretchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Stella, you scared me. Or do you want to get something else?
Yeah, cut it out.
Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore.
Edwardine, you gotta be kidding me. I'd like to say, I know that you you had Mystic.
I had Mystic, yeah.
And Mystic actually gives you this is you're hearing half a conversation.
Yes, you get the other half.
You get to
Mystic.
other half, but a fun thing is that you can also still react normally.
Yes.
And that's miss parts of the conversation.
Yes.
I remember I was there for a little bit of this when that happened.
You were, yeah. And there was whoops, I think I missed a line, because I did.
Okay.
Oh, street smart play along.
Yeah. You show us the way out.
No, you're Stella!
No, you're stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna try, alright, Edwardine, can you show us the way out? Don't encourage her.
I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. You absolutely shouldn't have showed up here of all places.
Mystical with this part is so cool.
Yes.
I gotta see the full mystical section for this at some point.
If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do.
I wouldn't want to cross Father. Be away at once. So I'm really scared right now. It doesn't matter what I say. Am I supposed to memorize
Am I supposed to have a script?
I wouldn't want to cross Father. I shall be away at once.
Let's go, Tabby. Turn around, try to leave.
Okay, what is this, some kind of scene? Wow, great job, you got me. You can stop now.
Arf? Sorry, off? Off. How's that? I can't. It's not so easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie.
Shut up, shut up.
This is getting old.
real fast. She can't, she's clearly possessed. Is Stella the ghost?
Is Stella the ghost? Has Stella been the ghost the whole time?
Isn't Edwardine's Scarlet Grandma Eddie that more important than your responsibilities? It's interesting play-alongs all the way at the bottom. I love how Street Smart is realistically trying to find a way out, but nothing is working, sadly.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this game real fast. I agree, we should try and find an exit or something. I've had enough.
You should get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it.
Get you out of here, Stella, I promise, or let her go, please.
Which one? You want to address Stella or the ghost?
Get you out of here, Stella, I promise. Somehow. Oh. Goodbye, Stella.
She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room.
Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. Oh no, I'm not going back into that house. I don't think... Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? And hold my hand, Tabby. I'm scared. Just next to each other. We should hold hands for safety, not because either of us is scared. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. No, not the goth mommy. Hold hands.
Oh, we might be a little past that. That's okay.
Sadly, we're a bit past that.
They're holding hands in my heart.
Yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go?
I don't think it's there anymore.
If I simply never love again, then my pain shall never come back. Let's try the door. There can't be anything behind it, it's just standing there. You can go back. Oh, we can. We could go back. That's interesting.
I didn't know that. Unfortunately, we're going forward, but...
Ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob.
Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulses as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner ever so slightly more defined.
Autosaves, lol. I suppose so. Suppose there are autosaves. Can we try going back then?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Let's turn back. Yeah, maybe. If we just got turned around.
You turn around only to be met with the same door.
That'd be the voices in my head.
They be banging on the walls.
Where's the annex? Where are we?
Maybe you
We turned 360 degrees instead of 180. Let's try again.
You both turn again. The door is even closer.
Screw this. He storms up to the door and throws it open. Oh, that was so worth it.
That was worth it for the load.
This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through.
And Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect.
Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm...
Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The door!
The door! Yes.
Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own.
Wello.
I forgot. Next was Rosalina. That's probably the most annoying part of the haunted house for me. Too much loudness.
There's a lot of banging, for sure.
Yeah. Junior, pack your things quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina scared the S out of me.
Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family.
We're gonna have to rescue you again.
Ah!
Really now, Junior. I think it hurts them. You have to have us turn around and just leave.
Ah!
Probably now, Junior? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they're the same person. Please, he's only a child. Leave peacefully. Just give us a little time.
They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why I should give Junior here all the time? Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury.
Oh. You have sign saved? You know sign? Why aren't we possessed?
We got that special Scarlet gene, that's why.
The old collapse in the shoreline where we were last night. I shouldn't have to put this together for you. I do personally enjoy just reacting to the situation rather than doing the mystical part.
Yes.
That's what exactly I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing.
Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls might end up getting burned up.
I'm holding off the spirits for y'all.
I'm holding up the spirits! Thank you, Apothecary.
Yes.
As for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours.
Go, I'll hold them off.
Hold them off.
Ghost tried to tell us something about the collapse, and Charles wasn't the only one responsible. Do you think Rosalina's okay standing like that?
Probably not.
Thanks, Jerry. Our family owns the mines, after all. No way we're free from guilt, right? Stuff like that happened a century... Stuff that happened a century ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. So you admit the Scarlet's at hand in the collapse. I think the ghost might feel differently.
The ghost might feel differently about that.
Well, then the ghost needs to let it go and move on to wherever it is ghosts go when they're done being so pissed off.
Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. What makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have you working in the mines too instead of lazing around this big house.
Don't thank me, it's my duty, says Apothecary.
Maybe we've learned a thing or two about respecting your elders.
Don't talk to my son like that.
Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses.
If you don't have mystical during the haunted house, Street Smart, Book Smart, and Keen Eye are excellent for this part of episode 3.
Yeah.
Yes. Book Smart and Keen Eye, especially since I had them.
You had them for your playthrough.
I had them on my first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very fun to be able to be like, oh, I know what's going on.
Yes.
Happy.
You're lucky I even letting you leave and live.
Wonder where we're going next. I'm choosing not to think about it. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones even better than these.
It's good for 'em. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. Alexis and Rosaline are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in an empty room. A very loud empty room. Okay, a little less loud empty room.
As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died, and we're in hell.
Alright.
I like the pull yourself together tab that we're not dead, but I kind of wish there was an option just to be like, Tabby, we can't be in hell. Perlan isn't here.
Yeah, Perlan isn't here. If this was truly hell, she'd be here.
Thank God the banging stopped, yes.
Good for the ears.
Finally, we can hear ourselves think.
You can see Mr. Shaw being run out on the rail in the window.
Yes, you can. Who'd you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family, not that matters though. Call didn't go through, so we're on our own. There's a lot of ditchlings. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. We're not in hell, we missed that exit. We're in Vel.
We're in Vel!
We've gone straight past hell.
Damn it, I missed the...
Let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave. We know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. Whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe he'll stop at some point, or maybe he'll figure out a way to escape. No. There's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Let's get this over with.
You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void.
Mott's, I told you to tell me where to go. I made you shotgun, Mott's.
Oh no, Apothecary, you didn't know. I'm terrible at directions.
They are really bad with directions.
I can't tell you how many times I've screwed people over on a stupid roundabout.
Yeah. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm. The insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Night. Are you going to go into bed there, Aether Wolf? Or are you just commenting that it is night?
It is in fact night.
What magic words do I have to say to I get you to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Mots.
Oh no, you're fine. Hi, Kanika.
I'm gonna put a save down.
Okay. I think you're an auto still.
Yeah. Which
Was it 7?
7?
No, 6?
Here we are.
Here we go.
I'm just commenting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just referencing the night.
I was going to say that it's almost noon for us. Should we keep going for a bit, or you kinda leave off with creepy Kanika?
We definitely won't be able to finish like the whole encounter.
No.
I say we do one more scene, simply because like I ended up having to take a little bit when I had to leave.
Okay, sounds good. You poor dear. Been keeping track of you scuttling around town like a tomcat. Fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Just me, or is that shadow keep getting closer? I want to get off the ride now.
I would like to leave.
These are all scattered. Ask Jeremy, it's not working. Dang, how'd you know I have the odds for Edwardine? Just me, or does the shadow keep getting closer? Not just you. For some weird reason, I just don't trust the person Kanika is playing as.
Me too!
There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. Now, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. What did to the two of you young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Edwardine and Charlie. Actually, I want to how's this place? Do you have any ideas? Let me just spoil it for you and say it doesn't work out. Our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. It's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch, Tabby? Our great-great-grandfather, he was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. Back off, creepy, suspicious woman. What do you even know about my parents? Powers at work here are stronger than you, than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here, then you both can go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Smash. I mean, if you're gonna say, goth mommy to possess Stella, here we have actual goth.
Yes.
Mommy, no, I meant mom. Sorry, Mommy. God, I just meant to call you Mommy. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Ah, yes. The map. The map I definitely have. Could you draw me another map, Kanika?
Yes.
I don't trust you, obviously. It's just got some kind of ulterior motive. I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Agreed. Clearly this dude should never have taken whatever she just handed him. Everyone who did is a sucker. The apothecary.
Bye. Have a good class. Thanks for joining.
Have a good class, and have a good rest of your day. That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. Hope you get your happiness.
My trust is 0.
She's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end, or until we die. Whichever.
Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you, sweating and suffocated flesh with a twinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Stop before Wayne or stop after Wayne? Here he comes, Mr. Man in the Moon.
I think we'll stop here.
You stop here with Wayne in the wind. Wayne in the Moon.
Exactly, Street Smart. She does have ulterior motives. Like, yeah.
You're right, my dear raccoon.
Oh, Wayne is back. I would like to say that as far as shots in Scarlet Hollow go, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Wayne opens the wall, which is the sky.
I can honestly see myself trying to pitch this game to someone who's never heard of it just with this picture.
Yes. They think there'd be a lot more fever dream going on.
Yeah, they probably think there's a lot more fever dream than there actually is, but...
But, with the reappearance of Wayne, I think we will stop there for now.
Stop right there, Stalker. You gotta save and leave, and get some lunch.
Yes. But, thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you guys for being here. We had fun.
Yes. And thank you for telling me to go back and click
Yeah, that
the
was
other option at the door to go in a circle.
That was so fun.
That was so funny. And then you can just be like, we literally just went around in a big circle. Let's try that again as the door gets closer.
Yes.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Save from